This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSsports.com, Big GTV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game. It's time for the Primetime Sports Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, working hard to help injured people in Rutherford County and Middle Tennessee. Since moving to Medical Center Parkway, they've helped thousands get legal help that they've needed when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, go to johndaylegal.com for a free consultation. And remember, there are no fees unless they win your case. Now, let's join the Primetime Sports team for tonight's featured game from WGNS and Big G TV.
Well, good evening, everybody, and I guess I should say good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Blackman High School, the host of one of two District 4A tournaments that are going on here in Rutherford County here this weekend. A four-team double elimination tournament here in District 9, and in District 10, the same thing over at Siegel High School. We'll talk about it, and our plans to be here today, there tomorrow, to at least get some district tournament in for you. And what is weird about all of this is it's April 29th, and we're talking about district tournaments. Yep, here we are, and here we go with the postseason play and the march to get to Spring Fling. John's going to join me in a minute. We're going to talk about our featured game today, which will have Stewart's Creek Redhawks and Smyrna Bulldogs, the two rivals playing each other. This regular season series won by Stewart's Creek, but all it takes is one game. So we'll see how all of that's going to go here today in tournament play. Hope you'll stay with us. When we return, we'll have your Rick's Barbecue County Roundup, just kind of looking at the games that are going on around here in Rutherford County as we continue on State Farm Prep Sports.
At Middle Tennessee Electric.
Well, yeah, I'll be right there.
It takes all of us to power a community, both in plain sight and behind the scenes. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
State Farm agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Thank you, Sir Andy Womack. The meeting taking place at home plate here as we get ready for Stewart's Creek and Smyrna baseball coming up here for you today. And we'll take a look at some of our baseball scores and schedules as we go along. It's going to be Stewart's Creek today. Hold on a second. I was on the wrong scoreboard here. Stewart's Creek at 12-20 taking on the 16-18 Smyrna Bulldogs. Aiden Nickel is on the mound for Smyrna, while Taylor Sally is on the mound for Stewart's Creek, John. And if I'm not mistaken, we saw Aiden Nickel pitch in the game that we did at Smyrna.
I think that's right. Yeah. A couple of innings anyway.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. You know, when you get in tournament play, Stewart's Creek did win 2 of the 3 games in their series against each other. Let's see, goes back all the way to April 6th, though earlier in the month. 8-3, Stewart's Creek won the first game. Smyrna won the second game 4-3, and Stewart's Creek won the final game 10-4. Tournaments kind of stretch your pitching, all of that kind of thing, but one game to get to the next round is kind of how baseball coaches take it. So I don't know. This one I think could be a toss-up.
Well, I think the key is to try to get a good performance out of your starters where you don't have to go to the pen that much, where you'll have them in reserve for the next game. It's one game at a time, really, from here on in. You shuffle it around and do whatever you can to get some pitching. So you'll liable to see just about anything, but good pitching performance from both starters. I look for that to happen, and look for a close game.
District tournament championship game will take place on Saturday with the IF game on Sunday, John. And, we're talking by the end of the week, you're going to have the final two teams that are moving on to region play and the season over for others. So this season's going to come to an end, maybe for some in April, which is weird.
Yeah, it seems early. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it early?
Yeah, I think it's just the way the calendar fell and that kind of thing. So just fell a little earlier. All right, well, I guess we better get our starting lineups in here real quick, hadn't we?
All right, here we go for Smyrna. L.J. Drayton will lead it off and play second base. Jaden Love at center field will bat second. Alejandro Guerra will be at first base, hitting third. Chance Mosley at shortstop will hit cleanup. But hitting fifth and doing the catching will be Lathan Hall. Damian Battle will be the designated hitter at bat sixth. Jordan Edwards at third base will hit seventh. Dylan Love in left field will hit eighth. And Ryan Harrison will bat ninth and play right field. And, of course, you mentioned Nichols on the mound. So it's Drayton, Love, and Guerra. Mosley, Hall, and Battle. Edwards, Love, and Harrison, the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. For Stewart's Creek, the Redhawks will start out Sam Arnold in center field. He'll bat leadoff. Dax Howard will play second base and bat second. Sean Rhodes is the left fielder. He'll hit third. Devin Connor at shortstop will bat cleanup. Gadiel Tello will be at third base, batting fifth. Michael Rabin will be at first base, hitting sixth. Aiden Brown over in right field will do the seventh hitting. Batting eighth, Ethan Howard, the designated hitter, and batting ninth will be J.P. Sheehan. He's the catcher. So on the mound will be Tyler Sally for for Stewart's Creek tonight. How many times am I going to call that Blackman because we're here? It's Arnold, Howard, and Rhodes. Connor, Tello, Rabin, Brown, Howard, and Sheehan for the Stewart's Creek Redhawks. And that's your starting lineups, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air Winners Trophy and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates.
All right, appreciate that, John. Just a little look ahead here. There had a little delay because of maybe a little throwing injury down there in the bullpen already, so you never want to see that kind of thing happen.
Not good.
But I think things are going to be okay over there. That might delay us just a second here. But Stewart's Creek and Smyrna will play here, and then the 7 o'clock game will feature Blackman and Laverne. And if you win, you play at 7 o'clock tomorrow. And if you lose, you will play at 4:30 tomorrow. Then there will be that 7 o'clock game tomorrow. If you win, you're in the championship game. And if you lose, you drop down. You have to play at 4:30, and you win that. Then you play again at 7 in the championship game, and you've got to win that one to force the IF. So staying in the winner's bracket is certainly key in these 4-game tournaments.
Definitely, when you have only 4 teams to worry about, it's very important. So this is a big game for both these teams.
The tournament schedule is exactly the same over at Siegel, with the opponents, of course, being different. They're going to throw the first pitch in about 5 minutes at Siegel between the 2-seed Riverdale and the 3-seed Rockvale. The 1-seed Siegel will play at 7 o'clock tonight versus the 4-seed Oakland. Again, the winners advance and will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow. You lose, you play at 4:30. And if you lose that game tomorrow at 7, you'll have to play and then turn around and play again. The only difference is they're going to play at 2:30 Saturday and then again at 5 for the championship game over at Siegel, where they've kept the 4:30 and 7 o'clock times here. So that's a look at that schedule. There are others that are out there, and John, there are just so many to keep up with and try to find and do all that kind of thing. It's it's just an ever-growing thing when we get more teams in different divisions and that kind of thing.
Well, that's okay. The NCAA is going to 76 games in basketball, 76 teams.
Is that what that?
From 64. So
Yeah,
pretty soon,
why not?
you can be 130 teams in it. You know, you can just play your regular season schedule.
Well,
qualify.
By the time you've got the two additional postseason tournaments, just about everybody goes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, but it will probably get some that they think every year it's going to keep somebody from being, unfairly left out.
Well, that 77th team is going to get really mad.
That doesn't do it. Doesn't do it. It sure doesn't.
Well, they thought they were going to do that when they expanded the football from 4 to 12.
Right. Well, true.
And look what that created.
True.
So,
Brian, while I've got a minute, let me give you these defenses for
Okay.
both teams. For Smyrna, it's going to be Guerrero at first base. The second baseman is L.J. Drayton. Chance Mosley's at short. Jordan Edwards at third. The catcher is Hall. He's going to be catching nickel. Dylan Love's in left. Jaden Love's in center. And Ryan Harrison will be in right. For Stewart's Creek, they'll have Tyler Sally on the mound. J.P. Sheehan will be doing the catching. Michael Rabin at first base. Dax Howard over at second base. Devin Connor at shortstop. Gadiel Tillo at third. Sean Rhodes in left. Sam Arnold is in center. And Aiden Brown will be in right field. So that's your defensive alignment for both teams today.
Okay, well, the player that they're looking at is Sally.
That's not good.
No. And what they have done is they've put a lot of extra tape on that right ankle, which already had some on there.
They must have turned it in the bullpen session over there.
That's, I think, what happened. So what we're probably going to do is just go right into the game, and they'll do the starting lineups here, where we normally take a brief timeout during that. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to come right back, and then we hope to have the starting lineups done and the play-by-play ready to come at you here on a, what is today? Wednesday afternoon baseball here on WGNS, and audio only now over on Big G TV.
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
Been coming to them ever since he opened up. Good family. I recommend other people to get them repaired here because I knew they would do it and do it right. Been happy to send people to him because I trust what he does so much.
We're crazy about him. It's all about the doctor.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Auctions are easy, fast, and profitable.
Whether you're buying or selling a home or commercial property, the auction is just so much easier, quicker, smoother.
My wife and I sold our personal home. Parks Auction helped us with that. The house brought about 20% more than we were going to ask for.
Visit parksauction.com.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Clark's Auction Company, committed to auction excellence.
Sold it to you, 27.5.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
Experience matters, but so does change. I'm Kenneth Barrett. I spent 28 years serving and protecting our county. I've seen what works, and I've seen what needs to be better. When elected, I'm not looking to keep things the same. I'm ready to bring positive change to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Servant leadership, transparency, I'm committed to making this county safer for every family. Together, we can build a Sheriff's Office that really sets the standards. Early voting starts April 15th through the 30th, and the primary is May the 5th. I'd love to earn your vote. Let's make Rutherford County the best it can be. Vote Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff.
It's State Farm Prep Sports from the Good Neighbor Network.
in a Rutherford County classic. The Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back.
Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on WGNS Radio, wgnssports.com, and our Big G TV video channels.
Swing and a miss! The Single Stars are the state champions in baseball. Eagleville has done it. State champions 4 years in a row.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships.
The Oakland Patriots, 8-time state champions. The gold ball headed back to Patriot Drive.
Multi-year Tennessee Association of Broadcasters award winners Brian Barrett and John Dinkins, along with the Primetime Sports team, are standing by to bring you the game, which starts right now.
And welcome back here. First pitch is in for a strike, and we're underway. Tyler Sally on the mound for the Stewart's Creek Redhawks. Brian Barrett, John Dinkins here with you. And here's the second pitch to Drayton. It's going to be flied out to left. And under it out there is Sam Rhodes. And the first out is in the books, and we're underway here. Our time is 4:32. Not bad with a little injury situation. Jaden Love coming up to the plate. This first pitch is low and in the dirt.
Wind blowing out to left. 68 degrees at game time with a brisk wind.
Second pitch is a strike, 1-1.
Trying to use those weatherology terms.
Here's a bouncer pretty deep in the hole. Gotten picked up and thrown to first by Connor. And Rayburn, well, he never really had a chance at that.
Once it got by third, it makes it a tough play.
Yeah. Connor was going to have a tough time with that anyway. So that is a one-out hit for Jaden Love.
Go 22.
You'll probably hear the wind in the in the microphone. Alejandro Guerra is the batter here and takes a strike. First left-handed batter to face Sally today in this lineup so far. First two have been righties. Now a pickoff play to first, and back safely is Love. So the first two batters have touched the football here. Another throw over. Ooh, that was a little bit closer. Long fly out by Drayton, and then the infield single. High bouncer. Pitch is swung on, lifted into center field. And that is going to drop in front of Sam Arnold.
Good job, good job.
And back-to-back hits here for the Bulldogs, who come out swinging here against their district rival, and I guess really their school rival in everything they do. Love to second.
I guarantee you they know everybody.
Yeah, boy.
They know each other.
Chance Mosley is a righty in the lineup here. Sally has some first inning trouble. This one fouled back. Mosley was swinging for the fences there.
Go, Chance.
375 dead away center field. Power alleys are 355. It's 320 down the left and right field lines here at David Price Baseball Field. The pitch. It's going to be a chopper to first. Step on the bag and no throw. Rayburn thought about, looked around, surveyed, and decided, you know what, it's not worth the chance on throwing it into the outfield and a run scoring.
Now batting for the Bulldogs.
So that puts two away with the Mosley ground out to first, and Lathan Hall, the catcher and batter here for the Bulldogs, sporting the gray unis today. purple numbers trimmed in yellow. Black tops and white with black pinstripe pants for Stewart's Creek. First pitch is a strike in there. There was some honey mustard that time. Runners at second and third. Love at third. Guerra at second. Chop to third base, and Tello throws it to first across the diamond for out number 3. Well, Smyrna comes up empty, no runs. There were 2 hits in the inning, and there were 2 left on base. We head to the bottom of the first inning. We're underway in District 9 tournament action. Smyrna going to have Stewart's Creek coming up to bat next on State Farm Prep Sports.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too, and I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-895-2700.
Each team knows which play will be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-900-0877 to make the winning move that can save you time and money.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Rutherford County Schools. Innovative pathways, award-winning athletics. That's Rutherford County Schools. A commitment to every student. Rutherford County Schools is preparing the next generation for success in college and beyond. Explore the programs and schools defining the RCS difference at rcschools.net.
Brian and John here with you. Schedule coming up here. Of course, we told you about the games. Santa Fe and Eagleville are playing. And if I'm not mistaken, Santa Fe is hosting the district tournament.
Think of Mount Pleasant. I think
Mount
somebody
Pleasant
mentioned Mount Pleasant. Yeah.
Okay, Mount Pleasant hosting. Eagleville will be the visiting team in that, from what I can gather. I don't have anything but they are playing today. There's some softball going on today. Oakland and Siegel are playing at 7 o'clock. Of course, there are 2 Siegel games on the schedule, so I don't know which one is which. Smyrna and Blackman, and I saw Smyrna coming down here. They're going to play JV, then varsity at 6:30. Sam Arnold going to lead it off here for the Red Hawks, and the first pitch from Aiden Nickel slides across for a strike called, and we're underway in the bottom of the first. No score. 2 hits for the Creek in the top of the first. They couldn't get him across. Here's a chopper past the mound. Deep in the hole to second baseman Drayton, who couldn't grab it and get to it. Kind of rolled away from him, kicked away.
Single.
John,
I don't know if he throws him out, even if he catches that. It's way in the hole.
Yeah, he would have had to make an MLB move to do that. Because the ball was, and the momentum all was carrying him away from first base anyway. So Dax Howard is going to take a strike on the first pitch. We're kind of on the third base line above the dugout. So we have kind of a side profile view of the game here. Nickel takes a look at first, and now the second pitch is low. They throw to first, and it was not a great throw from Hall, and Guerrero did a good job over there getting to it and holding Sam Arnold right where he was. 1 ball and 1 strike is your count. Now a throw over. Sam gets back easily.
We're here with Mad Dog Munson. He's over there.
Mad Dog Munson?
Mad Dog Munson.
Wow. Now Nichols steps off.
He asked me if I wanted a more comfortable chair, and I said, no, I think Brian got that one.
Well, I just went with what was sitting here. Breaking pitch is high.
Yeah, this should have been one of those games we switched sides. Oh, no, wait a minute.
No,
that doesn't happen. No.
Nope.
Wonder why that is.
Well, I'm always
Can I argue about that, or is there
No.
any do an appeal or anything?
No, you can try.
The right side's always your side.
Yes. 2 balls, 1 strike. This one low for a ball.
Well, now what if you get a new guy working with you and he says, man, I love the right side. What are you going to do?
You need to learn to work on the left.
Whoa.
Is what I would say.
Whoa. Well.
So the last guy worked, 30 years until he.
On the right side, and you worked on the left. No, did he work on the left or you worked on the left?
Popped up. No, I'm talking about you. If there's a new guy.
But now, when Jeff was here, didn't you work on the left? No, he was on the left, wasn't he? He was always on the left.
I'm pretty sure.
That's right. You just got stuck in your old ways, didn't you, old man?
Just no one's ever made a point of it until you.
Well, I think it's important.
Do you
I've got a brick thing blocking my view right now.
I see. Runner's going on this pitch, which is going to be fouled away, and Sam Arnold gets to come back. Well, you can move a little closer if you want.
I'd rather move farther away if I was going to do that.
Well, you can do that too. These afternoon games, you missed your nap or something, man.
Who, me? I'm in a good mood.
Are you? Okay. The pitch is high. They're going to appeal, and he did not go. So it's going to be a walk of Dax Howard, and 2 on and nobody out here. As Arnold goes to second.
If I recall, I think you came out of the car today meeting me, and you were very grumpy.
Yes. And I bet I could, if I said the name of the person, everyone that knew that person would agree, no wonder you're grumpy.
Oh, wow.
Everyone that knows him. Pitch is swung on and missed. Well, I just took out half of America when I said he, so I won't say any more.
No, don't.
If you know anybody named Mike.
I thought you weren't going to say any more.
Oh, I was talking about my headset.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Sam Rhodes in the hole here.
Early runs will be important today.
Stewart's Creek looking for a spark. Oh, did I say the whole name? Wind blowing, 0-2. And now throw down to second. And that was
nobody was there.
Lucky for Mosley, he was close enough to kind of take a few hurried steps to get to the bag. No balls and 2 strikes to Sam Rhodes. First inning trouble for Aiden Nickel, and the pitch. This one misses. Oh, I guess he's called that a strike somehow on the outer half. Even though Hall had to come out of his crouch to get it. 1-2 now, your count. Peek back at second, and the Nickel pitch is swung on and missed. So that draws applause from the dugout right below us here. Strikeout number 1 for Aiden Nickel, and that came at a good time with 2 on. Now got that first out. Devin Connor is the cleanup hitter for the Red Hawks. He is also their shortstop and a left-handed batter. Wind whipping up. It is blowing out here at David Price Baseball Field. This pitch is a strike on the corner, and there's a throw into the infield, but it just doesn't get away far enough. I'm not so sure if Sam had that to do over again, if he might not have taken off, because there was no way Drayton was going to get to that.
I think his momentum, he was off the bag, and he started to take a step, and then he thought better of it. By then, it's too late.
Runs are going to be very important in this game. Nickel with his jersey flapping in the breeze. The pitch in the dirt. And here's another throw down to second, and this one's going to go way out into the outfield, but coming in was Love, and Love was ready for that. And L.J. Drayton saying, you know, let's kind of calm down a little bit. Maybe a little too much adrenaline or maybe too many airhead extremes. Oh, no, that's me. Sorry. No score, bottom of the first. Little afternoon baseball for you. The pitch, swung on and missed. So Nickel evens. Nope, it's 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Devin Connor going to dig back in. The mound and home plate are turf. The rest is natural surface here. The pitch on the way. Misses high. So grass infield. Got the dirt on the base paths, of course. But again, the mound and home plate are brown turf. Takes a lot of manicuring away. Pitch a little high. So now it's a full count with 2 on, 1 out. Comes the Connor pitch, or the pitch to Connor, and it is on the way, fouled back. We'll do it again. I gave you some of the softball games going on tonight. I failed to tell you Community is hosting Eagleville this evening, and girls flag football, Shelbyville hosting Rockvale. So those are all the games spring sports wise going on. I don't know when the softball tournaments start. I haven't gotten the schedule yet. Pitch is swung on and through the hole past second baseman Drayton. They're going to send the runner Arnold from second, sliding in at home, and he's safe. And Devin Connor drives in the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Stewart's Creek. Hit that one in the gap, John.
Good contact that time. Didn't have a chance to get Arnold,
we gotta get to that.
but
Let's go.
didn't make any other throws. They already took it the second on the throw. So he's down there at second, and Howard is at third.
Throw. Now batting for Stewart's Creek, number 6, Gadiel Tello.
Second hit of the inning. That's going to be a single? Yes. Single, because the throw in was to try to get the runner. Good base running there by Sam Arnold, who scores from second. So it's second and third. And there's a bit of a discussion at the plate, but second and third for Gadiel Tello. He's the third baseman. He is going to step into the box, and he is ready to face Aiden Nickel, who's been touched up for 1 run so far. Just 1 out, so Stewart's Creek's trying to have a big inning here. Here's the pitch from Nickel. Strike on the inner half.
They got fried bologna sandwiches, Brian.
Where'd you hear that?
I heard that the public address announcer.
From Mad Dog?
Yeah, Mad Dog said it. And hot dogs and cheeseburgers, I think.
Swing and a miss. So 0-2. Ball gets away from Nickel a bit, but he comes off the mound, grabs it.
I wonder if 20 years from now we'll see Mad Dog still doing this. You know, once you start doing it, you get kind of used to it.
Oh, he wants to do it.
Oh, well, the pay's probably great.
I bet. This goes high. Oh, well, he's working for bologna sandwiches. I might want that job.
Yeah.
We work for whatever scraps we can get off the back table here. Pitch is lined into, well, no, it's stopped by Mosley. They're going to throw to first and get the runner at first in Goodell, but he's going to drive in the second run of the inning. As coming in from third is Dax Howard.
That was well played there. The ball was well hit.
He did hit that hard. I thought it was going to get by Mosley, but Mosley did a good job getting it in. They did hold Connor at second, so he is the lone base runner out there for Michael Raybon, R-A-Y-B-O-N. First pitch is a bit high. There is no way to protect that field mic from the wind, by the way, for those of you saying, man, I wish he had moved that. I tried. Here's the pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Big cut, 1-1 now. It doesn't stop blowing when you quit hearing it. It's just not blowing quite as hard. That wind is, I mean, the flag in center field is blowing straight back. Swing and a miss, another big cut by Raybon. Aiden Brown would be next, but there are two away here. It's 2-0 Stewart's Creek, bottom of the first. Check of the runner by Nickel. Now the pitch. Low for a ball. 2-2. District 9 4A. District 10 is the one with, Siegel and Oakland and Rockville and I forgot the other one now. Chopper Siegel. High chop to the mound, and off the mound is Nickel. Soft toss to first, and that's going to end the first inning. But here's your recap. 2 runs scored by the Red Hawks on 2 hits. There was a walk in the inning and 1 left. We have completed 1. We go to the second with your score: Stewart's Creek 2, Smyrna nothing. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
I'm State Farm agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Baseball.
Today's game is brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, and Franklin's Printworks.
It's Brian and John with you here on a partly cloudy but very comfortable afternoon after some rain. Boy, we needed the rain. And thankfully, John, the storms were not quite as bad here, although some people are picking up some pieces, but not here in Rutherford County. We're thankful for that.
Had some thunder, had some lightning.
Yep.
But not a whole lot of rain now. About 11:30, it had a good rain.
Man, I don't know what time it was last night, but the thunder, rumbled for a minute solid. My house shook. The dogs barked.
Well, as long as you didn't bark.
Woke me up. First pitch swinging is Damian Battle, and it's going to be 1 pitch, 1 out as Dax Howard makes the throw over to first for the retirement of Damian.
Bulldog third baseman number 24, Jordan Edwards.
It had a good steady rain after about 11 o'clock last night.
Yep. Wound up with about 2 inches or so, I think.
Yeah, we only need 13 more to get out of the drought.
Yep. It is April/May. Here's Jordan Edwards. Takes a strike on pitch number 1. Back out, Tyler Sally.
Hey, find a way on.
And the pitch. Just got a piece of it.
Hey, adjust. Let's go. Come on.
wondering if, well, I think the weather the rest of the week, today was showery before lunch, but we never got one of those. And just cloudy the rest of the day, although I'm not going to complain about the cloud. There's a strike thrown, and it's strike 3. So there are 2 away quickly here in the top of the second. That's the first strikeout for Tyler. Sorry.
You still got to clinch the plate. He's calling it both sides.
Tyler. Tyler. Got it. Now your batter is Dalen Love, left fielder for Smyrna. Takes a strike on pitch number 1.
Hey. Find a way on.
Sally comes set, and the pitch is strike 2. Man, he's dealing right now. Boy, it's interesting how you go from one inning to the next. If he gets one more strike, he'll have a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll see. Here it is. Just a bit high.
Yeah, here comes the sun. Way to go.
I know. It is at least filtered sunshine. Direct sunshine here this afternoon, I was worried. This one fouled back to stay alive. I actually thought, maybe the sun will come out when John has to do his innings on the left side in an uncomfortable chair. The pitch swung on and missed.
The joke is on you.
Back-to-back strikeouts, and it's a pretty easy, breezy inning for Tyler, Tyler Sally. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. Still 2-0 Stewart's Creek. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Raider Tees isn't just about t-shirts. We've got jackets, scarves, polos, hats, even jewelry and home decor. Everything to show off your Middle Tennessee Blue Raider pride. Whether you're headed to the game or just want to represent the Blue Raiders every day, we've got you covered. Literally. Come check out our exclusive designs and unbeatable selection at 111 East MTCS Road, right across from MTCS. Raider Tees.
If I had to rate the office of John Day,
I would definitely give him a 5-star rating.
a 20 stars.
Probably like 100 stars. John Day's office was wonderful.
They are caring.
Call the law offices of John Day.
I would recommend them to everyone.
Over 1,000 times a year, a lawyer refers someone who needs help in a personal injury or wrongful death case to us because we treat every referral in a timely, professional way. Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust. Trust the law offices of John Day.
Williams, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV is brought to you in part by SRM Concrete. Locally grown, nationally known. You call, we haul. Listen to each pregame and postgame show for the SRM Concrete Solid Performer. Going to the bottom of the second, it's 2-0 Stewart's Creek over Smyrna. District 9 baseball action.
It's hard to remember what district sometimes. Aiden Brown going to lead it off here for Stewart's Creek. They've got a 2-0 lead here on Smyrna. First pitch bounces and then goes back to the backstop. It is a ball, 1-0. This pitch going to be popped up, and can Lathan Hall get to it? He's going to give chase, but it's going to be in the crowd and in the stands, and a nice snag by Joe Rippey from Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, I thought it was from Peoria.
He may be. That's close enough. That's an old Skip Carey trick there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. All of their fans, of course, were from Georgia, even on the road. It's a 1-2 pitch from Nickel, fouled back.
It's amazing all the names of cities and towns he knew in Georgia.
Isn't it? That's what I found was quite amazing. A little nod of the head, and now the pitch is on the way. This one misses high. So evens us up at 2 apiece. Pitch is going to be lofted into center field, but Jaden Love under it out there. And the wind helped carry it right to him. Fly ball out for Aiden Brown.
This win reminds me of many years ago. You and Jeff were doing a game.
Oh, gosh.
And I was supposed to do the second game with the doubleheader. But the only difference is it was like 32 degrees. It was unbelievably cold.
We were at McKnight's where we were.
And I think you all called the second game and said, we're just not going to do it.
Yep.
And I went out and celebrated.
Ethan Howard takes a strike on the first pitch. That was the coldest. Well,
it was so windy, though, on the radio that it was hard to even decipher what you were saying.
This is a ball, 1-1.
Because you were open. It was an open thing, too.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it was one of the dirt fields at McKnight. Here's the chopper past the mound. A little slow scooter there for Mosley to pick up and throw to first for out number 2. J.P. Sheehan is the catcher, and he is going to be the next batter up here for the Red Hawks. Yeah, I don't know how many layers I had on, but I could barely get out of my chair. I had so many layers of clothes, and I'm still cold.
You had your Michelin jacket.
Uh-huh. This is a ball outside. There's a game, John, that I'll bring up for you that I listened to, and I wasn't there, and I don't know why. Pitch is a strike in there for first strike, I think, 1-1. You were under the press box at Laverne.
Yeah.
With Rafferty Cleary.
Yeah.
And the pitch high.
That was a cold one.
Well,
we got out of the wind.
Rafferty remembers that because he was very unprepared.
Yes. Well, it was one of those days where it was fairly nice. You know, it was like 62 for a high.
2-1 is a strike. Nice placement there and hold by Lathan Hall. Well, he remembers that game and talks about that sometime. I could honestly hear in the pitch, he just throws the bat up there to
strike out.
Try to just make contact, and it's going to be a strike called. So strikeout, and number 2 for Nickel. I'll have to finish that story when we come back. We've completed 2, and your score 2-0. Stewart's Creek leads Smyrna in district tournament play. State Farm Prep Sports.
With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. Give me a call at 615-873-1700 and let me show you. With discounts up to 40%, you may find it even costs less.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. Let's work together to come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game today brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, located in Smyrna at 199 Enon Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. The State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, 615-459-2683.
Top of the second, and 2-0 lead for Tyler Sally out there. Finishes his warm-up tosses and ready for 9-1-2 here for the Bulldogs. Ryan Harrison will lead things off here in the third. John, to finish off that story, I was listening, and Rafferty was doing some of the play-by-play there, and I could literally hear his teeth chattering over the air. He was so cold.
It was pretty rough.
We had a pretty rough one at Spring Fling one time, too, at McKnight again. Sally's first pitch is swung on and missed. And it was like hot all week. We even had sunburn And then there was one day a front came through, and it was so cold.
In the 40s. And talking about unprepared, we were very unprepared for that.
Yes. Went and bought blankets because they couldn't find any coats or jackets. Swing and a miss. And it goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was when the Walmart on Memorial had just opened. The pitch on the way, chopped at the plate.
You know, you probably could have found stuff now because, you know, they sell sweatshirts and stuff almost year-round now.
Yeah.
For some reason that day, nothing.
There was not one to be found. The 1-2 popped up left side and going to be fouled away. John, I am looking. We are doing some planning now for the 26-27 year. Aren't you shocked? This pitch is outside.
We are?
That we're looking at the next season, yes.
Well, you must be looking at it with somebody else.
Well,
don't recall that meeting.
It's some website stuff.
Oh, well, no, I wasn't there.
Here's going to be fly ball to center field. I thought it took a bounce, but it didn't. Right in front of the center fielder, Arnold. So Sally has gone through the Smyrna lineup now. And it was the top of the order that gave him some first inning trouble. LJ Drayton is going to lead it, or not lead it off. He was the leadoff hitter back in the first. Had a hard hit ball to left field. Leaves this one alone. And it's 0-1, or it's 1-0, sorry. Jaden Love and Guerra both had hits. This is high. But one of the things, we're improving the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard online. And I was just kind of giddy to see one of the changes pop up there. 2-0, lofted into deep left center. And back and back and back goes Sam Arnold and makes the catch right at the wall. Well, that one carried a bit too. So 2 flyouts for Drayton.
You get it up really high in the air, though, your chances of getting under it are much, much better with that wind.
Jaden Love steps up there with 2 away. But one of the things on the scoreboard is when there are live scores going on or live games, it highlights it. So that'll be nice. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Another one of the things that we're going to have on the scoreboard is after this pitch, swing and a miss. The ability for you to choose your favorite schools and only see the scores from those schools. This is
nice.
strike 3 called. Yes, it was. So that will be nice, and that was a nice pitch there by Sally, which Smyrna fans did not agree with. Strikeout number 3, and it's another. That's back-to-back. 1-2-3 innings for Stewart's Creek and Tyler Sally. They lead 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning here on State Farm Prep Sports.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
Craig's Tax Service is located just off Memorial on Heritage Park Drive. You can contact us at 890-2233.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We are proud to support all Rutherford County student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Baseball.
State Farm Prep Sports here on WGNS and Big G TV, brought to you in part today by Sir Pizza. Craig's Tax Service, Winners Trophies, Donut Country, and Parks Auction. And if you're driving out, coming back from work, we're going to try to get you home, but we're going to give you some baseball this afternoon.
It's bumper to bumper Brian and
Jolly John.
Jolly John?
I'm always jolly. I don't know. We could put Mad Dog in there.
Yeah.
Traffic with Mad Dog.
Sam Arnold looking at an 0-1 count, and the pitch going to be chopped to the left side, and Mosley throws it over to Guerrero at first for out number 1. A lot of ground balls today. Dax Howard, who walked and scored a run in the first, is striding up to the plate. It's the top of the order here in the third for the Creek, up 2-0. 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Howard showed bunt, pulled it back and took a ball on the outer half. I will say it doesn't look as windy as the mic makes it sound today. This pitch is low for a ball as well, 2-0. I mean, it's blowing out, but it's not swirling, it seems. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, the ball's carrying. It looks like it's blowing in.
Doesn't it?
Because it's kind of got up high. You're going to catch it.
It hasn't really helped the batters to this point. Here's the pitch. And it is a strike called. Evens it up at 2 apiece. Both of these pitchers had kind of a rough first inning. This one's going to be lofted into right field, and Harrison's going to have to drift back, and this is going to be up against the wall. On his horse to second base is Dax Howard, and delivers a 1-out hit. Howard is aboard, and the Red Hawks are celebrating over in the dugout. John, I think partially Harrison misjudged that just a little bit out there.
Came in first and then
had to retreat at that point. Well, let's see what Sam Rhodes can do. He struck out his only time up back in the first. Nichols steps off the plate to run Howard back to second base. Nickel with a few nods on the mound, takes another peek at second, and the throw low for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes to Rhodes. Nickel has definitely slowed his pace with a runner on, and that's Howard at second. The pitch on the way. Chopper right past Nickel, and Drayton picks it up, flips to first, but it does get Dax Howard to third base.
LJ had to kind of make had a little misdirection and went back and got it. Nice play.
He is athletic enough to do that. A lot of players you see at second might not be. Kind of the stopgap there between first and second, like your shortstop here on the left side. And Lathan Hall going to go out and have a conversation with Nickel.
Well, they want to make sure that they've got the signs right. No pass balls, no wild pitches. Because that run down there is pretty big. That'll be the third run. They don't want that one to score. It's a big difference between 2-0 and 3-0 for sure.
Stewart's Creek's skipper, Brian Howard, did go out and talk to Connor a little bit. Something along that right side would definitely score a run, I would think. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes it that way to the right side, but right at L.J. Drayton, and that's going to end the inning. So a line out to the second baseman ends the Stewart's Creek third. No runs. There was a hit, 1 left. We've completed 3. It's 2-0 Stewart's Creek over Smyrna, and this is State Farm Prep Sports.
We're here at Rick's Barbecue catching up with Anne-Marie Brents, who tells us not only do they have barbecue, smoked chicken, loaded baked potatoes, but the slaw dogs are out of this world.
I do love the slaw dogs. People are like, is that a big sausage? I'm like, no, it's a deep fried hot dog. And the slaw that we put on them is a spicy mustard slaw. It's actually really good. I like to dip it in white sauce.
Rick's Barbecue has awesome deals to feed the entire family.
We have family packs, and it can feed 4 to 6 people. We have a picnic pack, which is the family pack doubled.
Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive.
Experience matters, but so does change. I'm Kenneth Barrett. I spent 28 years serving and protecting our county. I've seen what works, and I've seen what needs to be better. When elected, I'm not looking to keep things the same. I'm ready to bring positive change to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Servant leadership, transparency, I'm committed to making this county safer for every family. Together, we can build a Sheriff's Office that really sets the standards. Early voting starts April 15th through the 30th, and the primary is May the 5th. I'd love to earn your vote. Let's make Rutherford County the best it can be. Vote Kenneth Barrett for sheriff.
Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
And a big thanks to good neighbor State Farm agents Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Alex Williams, Emerson Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. They've been helping us get these games on the air for I don't even know how long now. It's been several years.
You know, I looked back at that recently, and I thought, man, it's probably about 10 years. I think it's been closer to 15 or 16.
Really?
Yeah. Can you believe that? We do have Braves baseball coming up for you this evening. They're at home versus Detroit. We'll join the game pretty early on, I think. Here's the first pitch to Tello, and it's drifting around, and it's going to fall, or falling is Sheehan. Then they throw to first, and they had to make it a really, really close play. But he's going to be safe there.
Well, the wind was really giving him havoc, and he made a great effort. I don't know, maybe if one of them should have called him off, maybe, because the ball was kind of coming toward them.
Yeah. Sally was in, and so was third baseman Tello, but Alejandro Guerra is going to be safe at first.
Go, Chance.
Well, the ball kind of stayed up in the air, too, and that was a big part of the problem.
And give an error.
And that's a tough one for Sheehan because he was really, really just waiting on it and waiting on it. And then he tripped on the turf. Hot shot past the shortstop, Connor, and that's going to drift into the outfield. So here is Smyrna with 2 on and nobody out. So a leadoff error, now a hit for Chance Mosley. It's Lathan Hall up to the plate. Third hit of the game for Smyrna, John.
On that pop-up, it was started out in foul territory behind the plate, and it drifted all the way to fair territory.
I think he tripped over the plate.
I do too.
Trying to get in front of it. So 2 on, and Lathan Hall is the batter, and Tyler Sally is in some trouble here. First pitch, chop past the third baseman Tello, and it's going to be station to station here. But the bases are loaded full of Bulldogs. And Smyrna has their DH spot up here. And Damian Battle. I think we've got a runner at first for Lathan Hall as well. Number 8 for the Bulldogs, and that is Antonio Smith.
Well, if you're Smyrna, this is what you want here. Got to get some runs across.
They trail 2-0 here. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Bases juiced. First pitch, low for a ball on the outer corner to Battle. He led off the second and grounded to the second baseman. The pitch. It is going to be through. Oh, no. Great stop. Connor step on the bag at second, but the throw is high to first, and a run is in. It's now 2-1.
Well, after Connor slipped, he made a wise choice by flipping it over to Howard at second. That was a nice play. He was going to go for 2, step on the bag, and throw to first.
Yeah. Slip cost him, and they still made it a very close play at first. Let's see. Runners are at the corners. Mosley did get to third, throw to first, and sliding back safely is Smith, running for Hall. Jordan Edwards is not the batter. Yes, it is. Pitch is low, and they're going to let the runner go to second. I'm not sure that they knew he had snuck off and gotten down there, Smith. They threw the ball back to the mound to Sally, and then by the time Sally turned around, he was already halfway there.
Well, he couldn't go to second because he was afraid the runner would be off from third.
Yeah. So it's 2-1. Stewart's Creek still up, but that is in jeopardy here. The pitch, it is going to be speared by Connor, and the throw to first for the out, but that does score Mosley.
Well, he was playing in. He made a great play and had to dive for it, and probably saved, at least got an out there.
Ties us at 2 apiece now. 2-2. 2 away, though. They got the out. There was really no play at home. And now Smith is at third, and he is the go-ahead run for Smyrna with 2 away. Dylan Love, your batter. Struck out back in the second. Takes a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 4th inning, we are now tied. Stewart's Creek and Smyrna here. Opening game of the District 10-4A tournament. Swing and a miss.
Earlier, let's go. Be soon, touch your hands, let's go.
1 ball, 1 strike. And Dylan getting some love. Get it, Dylan Love from his teammates. Fouled back. Sounds like we're broadcasting in a hurricane at times.
It does.
I said it makes sense. We don't use it.
1-2, your count. The pitch is on the way. This is high. So the count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. There are 2 out. 2 runs are in this inning. The pitch. Fouled back. We'll do it all over again. Coach Schildmeyer at third, head coach of the Bulldogs. Got him from Germantown. Been at Smyrna a few years now. Pitch outside, and it's a full count. Brian Howard was on the staff with the old guy. He was old even at Stewart's Creek. What was his name? Blartlett. Here's the pitch outside, and it's a walk.
Let's go. Let's go. Need you here. Let's go.
So the first walk given up by Sally. Second walk of the game total. And Ryan Harrison is your batter. It was Blartlett, wasn't it?
Bartlett.
Bartlett.
Hey, here we go.
Bartlett.
Early now.
But Brian took over when Bartlett retired, supposedly.
You know, the
He's
sad
still
thing about
coaching,
it,
though.
the sad thing about it, he'll be ugly to me. He won't be ugly to you. And he'll.
Somebody tell him. We talked about him. I'm
No,
sure.
you talked about him.
That was John's voice I heard. Here's a pitch in for a strike.
Let's go. Go run.
Sally needs 1 more of those to get out of the inning with no more damage done. Runners at first and third. Smyrna trying to take a lead here if they can get a hit. The pitch. High.
Go run.
And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 hits in the inning and 4 for the game for the Bulldogs. The pitch is chopped to first. And Rabin is going to step on the bag, and the inning comes to a close. But Smyrna has battled back to a tie ball game, scoring 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error and a walk, and 2 left stranded. Bottom of the 4th we go. We're all tied up at 2 apiece. Smyrna and Stewart's Creek on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Every team knows which play can be a winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-890-0850. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-898-1150 and let me save you some money and time.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Sir Pizza, sponsor of our Game and Coaching Show podcast. Find them at wgnssports.com or wherever you listen to audio. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard.
It's Brian Barrett and John Dinkins here with you. From Blackman, the District 9 4A champions again. Hosting the tournament. Batter is Kadil Tello and takes a strike on the first pitch from Nickel. Second offering is low for a ball. Kind of in the dirt, honestly. Even count, and the pitch swung on and missed. Tello lined to short, but he did drive in the second run back in the first inning.
Nice, not bad.
Misses this one high, just high, does Nickel. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is on the way. And strike 3 called, and I don't know that Tello believes it, but he was rung up. So the first batter away here in the 4th. Third strikeout for Aiden Nickel. And that brings up Michael Rabin. He has grounded right back to the pitcher. He's going to pop this one up on the first pitch. Can they get to it? Coming in is Guerrero from first and does make the snag. So now 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Aiden Brown, now your batter. He led off the second with a fly out. Braves still doing okay, John, this last weekend and week?
21-9. 7-game lead.
Pitch is high to Brown. I know that one game that I heard the end of, it was with the Phillies, and the Phillies finally broke their losing streak. This pitch misses low.
The Braves
they
haven't lost the series yet.
They still were able to get the series win over the Phillies. 2-0. Fly ball, left field, charging in is Dylan Love. Lost his hat in the process, but makes the grab out there. He had to come a long way to get that. But it's another 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Nickel. And we have completed 4 innings of play, and we haven't decided a thing. It's 2-2 as we go to the 5th, and stay with us. John Dinkins takes over when we come back.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
We're going to be an educational institution that teach Bible every day. Every subject we teach, we're going to teach through a biblical perspective. In every aspect of our school, we're going to do it through a Christian perspective.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
That also means that everything we do, we have to be excellent. We feel like Christ calls us to excellence. And so that means we have to be excellent academically. That means we have to be excellent athletically, because that's what God calls us to. It's a great place to be.
Invest in your child's future in an environment that fosters Christ-centered values. To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
This I had to rate the office of John Day.
I would definitely give him a 5-star rating.
It's 20 stars. Probably like 100 stars. John Day's office was wonderful.
They are caring.
Call the law offices of John Day.
I would recommend them to everyone.
Over 1,000 times a year, a lawyer refers someone who needs help in a personal injury or wrongful death case to us because we treat every referral in a timely, professional way. Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust. Trust the law offices of John Day.
This is State Farm Prep Baseball.
In addition to Alex, we've got several State Farm agents, including good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton on North Thompson Lane, CelesteMiddleton.com. And here to bring you the rest of the game, the melodic tones of John Dinkins.
Really?
Yep.
First pitch to L.J. Drayton is down low ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-2 tie. We're in the top half of the 5th. Tyler Sally had a rough 4th, and he falls behind here. 2 balls, no strikes to Drayton. It'll be Drayton, Love, and Guerrero, the first 3 hitters for Smyrna in this 5th. Pitch had a big cut, fouled it back, 2-1. The Bulldogs have put together 2 runs on 4 hits. They had a big 4th, and the pitch. Oh, that was close, but he took it, and it's now 3-1. Don't want to get the leadoff. If you're Stewart's Creek, you do not want to get the leadoff man on here.
Not after the trouble they had last inning, huh?
Here's the 3-1. Swung on, shot into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff single for Lonnie, Lonnie, LJ.
Little Lonnie?
Little Lonnie. That'll bring up Jaden Love, who's singled and struck out. He's 1 for 2.
Little Lonnie almost sounds Hawaiian.
I wonder what the LJ stands for, really.
I'm sure he's named after that, wouldn't you think?
Throw over, and they got him.
Uh-oh.
LJ caught looking there over at first base. He kind of wandered off, and they got him. Pick off. Out number 1. That was huge play. And that's Jaden Love now, still at the batter, but now with no one on. And the pitch. Strike called, running on his hands, 0-1.
And that was a great little pickoff throw over there, wasn't it?
Sure was, and then right on the bag. No way he could go. Swung on, foul back. 0-2 the count. So Sally helps himself with that pickoff move. And an 0-2 count. The pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The wind seems to have died just a little bit in the last 20 minutes or so. The pitch. There's a high chopper to third. Going to have to hurry. They got him. 22 umpires down there, but the only one that counted was the one on the field. And there's 2 away. That was a nice play by Tello. Alejandro Guerra is the batter. He's singled, and he has reached on an error, and he scored a run. He's 1 for 2. 2 out in the inning here in the top half of the 5th in a 2-2 tie. Guerra, a left-handed batter. Sally gets the sign. Now he's ready to pitch. Swung on. High fly ball left center field. And capping under it is going to be Arnold for the out. And they're 3 away. No runs for the Bulldogs. They did have a hit, a pickoff play, and nobody's left. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. We're still tied 2-2, Stewart's Creek and Smyrna.
Quick, convenient, efficient.
3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
Rutherford County, this is Lakin with First Mortgage, a department of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. Just like our student athletes work hard on the field and court, I work hard for you, making home loans simple, smooth, and stress-free. Whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or building your dream home, I'll guide you every step of the way. I'm proud to cheer on our hometown teams, and I'd be honored to cheer you on as you reach your home goals. Call me, Lakin at First Mortgage. Let's get you home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NLMS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and good neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack on South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. We're neighbors at WGNS with Dana. Dana Womack is at 615-900-0877. She's on the other side of the street, but you know, close enough.
We're now at the bottom of the fifth. Aiden Nickel working in his fifth inning, and the first pitch is high, a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. John Dinkins, Brian Baird, and Mad Dog Munson here from Blackman High School. They're the district champions. They're hosting this tournament today and then tomorrow, and pitch is outside.
Next day.
2 balls, no strikes. If you tuned in thinking you're going to hear all sports talk, we are all sports talk today. The pitch outside. He's gone behind now, falling behind, 3-0.
We will be tomorrow as well, but not from here. We'll be at Siegel. The matchup, I don't know. They're playing today.
The pitch. Walked him on 4 pitches. So good start for Ethan Howard and the Stewart's Creek Redhawks. That is walk number 2. And it brings up J.P. Sheehan, the catcher, struck out back in the second. Nichols really, since the first inning, has really calmed down.
He's only given up 1 hit since then, and this is just the second base runner with the walk.
Sheehan's a right-handed batter. Let's see if he'll be bunting here. I've got a strange feeling that he might. Howard's at first, gets a lead.
Well, you get the runner down to second and then get to the top of the order with 1 out. That's likely an option.
Pitch is a strike called. Of course, Nickel is left-handed, so he's got a good look at Howard down there over at first. He can look right directly at him.
Takes an extra step away from the runners trying to get a lead.
0-1 the count. Throw over. Ooh, that was a little wide, but he's back safely and no harm done either side. Sheehan steps back in there. We've yet to see him put down anything that looks like a bunt. The 0-1, that will not be made. Throw over again, he's back. The wind by, or the stretch by Nickel, the pitch. He did show bunt that time. Throw down to first, not in time. A ball and a strike to count to the number 9 hitter. Top of the order is due up after this. It'll be Arnold and then Dax Howard. Sheehan steps back in there. And here's the pitch. He bunts it right to third. They're going to go to first with it, and a perfect throw, and the bunt sacrifice works. And down to second with the go-ahead run is Howard.
Heading for the Redhawks, center fielder number 12, Sam Arnold.
And here's Arnold, who singled and scored in the first, bounced to short in the third.
The reason we don't know the matchup tomorrow is we're doing the 4:30 game again tomorrow over at Siegel in the District 10 4A tournament. It'll be the loser of Riverdale Rockvale against the loser of Siegel Oakland. And the last game of the season for one of those teams that plays.
Pitch to the plate is high. Ball, 1 ball, no strikes.
It's just weirding me out that we're going to lose teams. And their baseball season will be over in the month of April. I don't remember that happening this early.
We have one more day in April, don't we?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Here's the stretch. The pitch. Oh, he comes off the mound, and I think he's hurt himself. Well, he gets back up. Guess he was more embarrassed, I guess, than anything. And that's going to be a balk.
Looked like his cleat kind of caught the turf or the pitching rubber or something.
Either that or he slipped. I don't really know. It was really odd. I'm just glad he didn't hurt himself. 1 ball, no strikes. Gets the sign he wants. Now the pitch to the plate. There's a line drive into left. It's caught, and they will not try to go to third, or go home, that is, and it's a good thing they didn't. So 2 away as Arnold flies out, or really lines out to left. Here's Dax Howard. He's walked, and he is doubled. 2 out now, runner at third.
Stewart's Creek's already stranded 2, John. They don't want to strand another one in a game that is as tight as this one.
And the pitch. A little change. It's up high. 1 ball, no strikes. We are tied up at 2-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Left-handed hitting Dax Howard. The pitch. Low. And it's 2-0.
With districts so small, John, there are no byes. 1 plays 4, 2 plays 3, and you go. That's what's been different here this year.
The pitch gets away. Are they going to try to get him home? They are, and he's going to score the go-ahead run on a wild pitch. Well, that's exactly what you didn't want to happen. But he scores to make it 3-2, Stewart's Creek, if you're Smyrna. Now, Stewart's Creek takes a little pressure off them, gets the lead back, 3-2.
Takes some pressure off Howard to try to drive in a run, too.
Pitch, he walked him.
Now batting for the Red Hawks.
And I've got that as walk number 3. So Dax Howard is at first. And that brings up Sean Rhodes, struck out in the first and grounded to second, back in the third. He is 0 for 2. There's a little meeting, but I think they're going to stay with him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to make a change, so
well,
no call to the bullpen.
I take that back.
Are they? Yes, they are.
Our ideas tees call to the bullpen.
That's the place in Rutherford County for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items at 111 East MTCS Road, right across from Middle Tennessee Christian School. They can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. That's Ideas Tees. Again, 111 East MTCS Road, right across from Middle Tennessee Christian School. And Scott Stewart going to take those warm-up tosses out there for the Bulldogs. And we will take a break and come back. Stewart's Creek has regained the lead 3-2. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
New pitcher is Scott Stewart. Aiden Nickel with 4 2/3. The runs out there belong to him. The runner out there belongs to him. Right now, he's only given up 3. Stewart in relief. right-hander, and he's facing Sean Rhodes. The pitch is low inside, 1 ball, no strikes.
3 was kind of a magic number for Nickel. 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks as well.
Rhodes, a right-handed batter. The pitch is a fly ball, pretty well hit in left. Does he have enough room? And he does, and it drops it. And now he can't pick it up, and it's going to be a double. And a run scores. With 2 out, the runner was going. So scoring on the play is Dax Howard. It's 4-2. Boy, he had that ball right up to the wall and then dropped it. So Rhodes delivers with a double and an RBI.
Let's go, Scott.
Well, that was almost a really, really, really good grab out there by Love, but I know he's going to kick himself for that.
So that does it for Aiden Nickel, his line today. 4 runs. And runner at second now belongs to Stewart. It's 4-2. Here's the pitch. Strike called right at the knees to Devin Connor, who is singled and drove in a run and it's popped up. 1 for 2. Boy, that's a big run right there. 4-2 now, Stewart's Creek. The pitch. Into the dirt. Nice stop by Hall.
The more runs you can put on, the more pressure that puts on the Smyrna batters.
Think about it, you've only got 2 more shots at it. 1 ball, 1 strike to Devin Connor. From the stretch is Stewart. Check the runner at second. Now the pitch to the plate. Outside, 2-1. Walks off the rubber, and now he gets back, climbs back up on the hill. Rhodes with the lead at second. Playing a little cat and mouse down there in the infield. Here's the pitch. Swung on. There's a shot through the right side, past Guerrera, and another run is going to score, and it's 5-2. Give him an RBI single for Devin Connor. First run given up by Stewart.
That's 2 singles and 2 RBIs on the day for Connor.
I know what you're getting at.
Yep. Might talk about him in the postgame show. That's where we do the SRM Concrete Solid Performer.
Here's Tello. Grounded to short and struck out. He's 0 for 2. Throw over, and he's back.
Man, I know Nickel has a good little pickoff, but Stewart got the ball there in a hurry, too.
The stretch, the pitch. Into the dirt. Now he's going to take off for second. Hall had trouble getting it out of his glove, and he's in there with a stolen base. That could have been really close if he just bobbled it for just a second.
I think he's shaken up a little bit, but
Waves off.
Yeah.
Coach Howard.
Coach Howard was not walking very fast at all. He got that from that Bartlett guy.
Bartlett. Say it with me. Bartlett.
Bartlett.
Yeah. You're thinking Paul Blart.
Well, they kind of look alike.
Swinging and a miss. Good change there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You talking about the mall cop?
Yeah, I am. Runner at second. 2 out. 3 runs are in for the Red Hawks.
That would be a good job for Bartlett. Mall cop.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. He had a big cut. And he's in front of Tello now. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just see him on his little Segway out there at the avenue. You can't park there, sir.
The pitch. Swung on, high fly ball right field. And coming over is Harrison to make the catch for out number 3. But they have a good inning. That's Stewart's Creek. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, big walks in the inning, and 1 left. We've played 5 now. Our score now, Stewart's Creek 5, Smyrna 2 here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Well, yeah, I'll be right there.
It takes all of us to power a community, both in plain sight and behind the scenes. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Prep Baseball.
Ron Reeves, lots of State Farm agents bringing you State Farm Prep Sports along with our friends at JHA Company. Josh Houston and Associates, they're always busy this time of the year. End of the year, graduations, yearbooks, letter jackets, all that. Rutherford County Schools, very busy too. Appreciate them, along with Kenneth Barrett for Sheriff, encouraging you to get out and vote. Last day of early voting tomorrow. And Last Cast's Feed Supply. Coy Young and the whole family out there, bringing you State Farm Prep Sports.
Sally now with the 3-run lead. It's 5-2. We're in the top of the 6th. And here's Chance Mosley, and the first pitch to him. Swung on. Throw to first is in time from the shortstop, Connor, and a nice play for out number 1.
You know, John, I bet Sally just goes out there with from last inning to this inning. Last inning, the pressure that he had to deal with, and now he's got a 3-run lead.
1 out here in the inning, and Lathan Hall, the batter. And the pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Hall tonight grounded to second, and he has reached on a fielder's choice, or his runner for him did. Antonio Smith swung on, foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Only 5 more outs here for Smyrna. They trail 5-2 in the 6th. The pitch, swing and a miss. He's out in front now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Solly has thrown 66 pitches. Nickel left with throwing 75. So we'll see if we see him in the 7th or not. The pitch, low.
No. When you jump into tournament play, John, sorry, you've got to really, know your pitching staff and have a plan.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Hall goes down. That is strikeout number 4. For Sally. 2 away here in the inning, and Damian Battle, who's grounded to second, reached on a fielder's choice.
I bet you could ask any coach, though, and if their starter can go the whole way, they would love to have that happen.
Certainly would, anytime. The pitch. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Battle is a left-handed hitter. He'll be followed by Jordan Edwards. Looking at the bottom of the order from 6 on down, they've not done a lot of damage. Walk. And it's 2-0. Sally, ready to go. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Battle taken all the way. They need base runners, so he's going to try to get on any way he possibly can. 5-2 Stewart's Creek. The pitch. That's a little low. And it's 3-1. Coach Howard hoping he can throw a couple of strikes here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Wasted no time. The pitch swung on, fouled away. Now he's got him at a 3-2 count. And a nice play over there by the first base coach. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Sally with the pitch. Oh, just missed, and he walked it. Second walk for Sally. And here's Edwards. Edwards is struck out and grounded to short. He's 0 for 2, right-handed hitter. From the stretch now, and the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Had a good cut, fouled it back, 0-1. Sun is underneath a really huge cloud. Isn't that amazing how when I come to do the play-by-play part that the sun just goes in? It's amazing, just amazing.
You just have that kind of pull, I guess.
The pitch swung on, and there's a high fly ball right field. Is he going to stay in fair territory? No. It goes past the right field fence out there. But he's in the hole now. No balls, 2 strikes. And Battle's going to have to make a long run back to first.
It hit the only 2 fans that are sitting out there, and it dropped right in that lady's lap. Just
Is
about
it really?
Uh-huh.
She got some excitement. Swing and a miss, but catcher couldn't hold on. Tello, and he may have been shaken up a little bit. Howard goes out to check on him as he gives some more baseballs to the home plate umpire. No balls, 2 strikes.
And he didn't slip him a 10 in there, too,
No,
did he?
I don't think so.
Okay. He learned that from that Blartlet guy.
Oh, okay. Wow, it has been, ooh. You know you're going to pay for that.
Probably.
0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. He's hanging tough here. No balls, 2 strikes. Stewart's Creek 5, Smyrna 2. We are in the 6th.
Got some Braves baseball coming up after this, too.
Strike 3 called, and your inning is over. That is strikeout number 5. No runs. There were no hits. There was a walk, no errors, and 1 man left. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. It's still Stewart's Creek 5, Smyrna 2.
Pizza. You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We've made ordering online a breeze. From sirpizzatn.com, tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Well, this half inning is brought to you by Rutherford County Schools, where education goes beyond the classroom. Through innovative career pathways and award-winning academics, students are gaining the skills needed for college and future careers. That is the RCS difference. Discover the opportunities at rcschools.net.
Michael Rabin going to lead off the bottom of the 6th for Stewart's Creek. The pitch is a ball. No ball, no strike.
This.
We pardon the interruption there, but we're back. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Rabin with a big home run cut.
You know, despite putting it on the schedule and not putting on for someone to insert it, it still got inserted. You know,
1-1 pitch, low, 2-1.
And it wasn't our producer Jackson who was running in there to take it off. Yeah, things happen when they're not supposed to.
And the pitch. A little outside. And it's 3-1 now to the leadoff hitter, Rabin. He will be followed by Brown, then Ethan Howard. 6, 7, and 8 hitters in the Red Hawk lineup. Scott Stewart's job is to hold him right here, to give his team a chance in the top of the 7th. Taking a long time looking in for the sign. Now Rabin steps out on him. Now he's back in there. That back foot almost out of the batter's box. The pitch high, he walked him. So leadoff walk for Michael Rabin here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's the first walk given up by Stewart. And it brings up Aiden Brown, who's flied out to center, flied out to left. He's 0 for 2. Now they're going to get a runner.
Now batting for the Red Hawks, number 13, Aiden Brown.
Aiden Brown, John.
No, he's the batter.
Oh.
Courtesy runner, number 7, Cooper Ball.
Cooper, what's Cooper's last name? Ball? Ball, B-A-L-L? Like, yeah, Cooper Ball running.
Plays baseball, makes sense. 1 ball, no strikes. To Brown. They throw to first, he's back. And the count even at a ball and a strike, as that was a strike called. I'm going to look ahead here in just a second to the top of the 7th. Throw over, that was a little closer that time. It'll be Love, Harrison, and Drayton, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Smyrna. But first things first, Stewart got to get out of this inning. Pitches outside, and it's 2-1. Stewart's Creek got the early lead, 2-0. Smyrna tied it. They tied it in the 4th, and then in the bottom of the 5th, the Red Hawks got 3. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball down at first. And the pitch. That hit him. And it's going to be runners at first and second. Inauspicious start here in the 6th for Stewart. A walk and a hit batter. And here's the DH, Ethan Howard, grounded to short, and he's walked and scored a run back in the 5th.
I don't know if this is going to be a change, but it's conversation anyway.
I don't think it is. The pitching coach is out to talk. In fact, everybody's coming in. They are. Oh, let's see. I think they are going to make one. Or he thought he was going to leave.
Yeah, they are.
All right, we'll take a timeout. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is for Smyrna when we come back. Stewart's Creek leads at 5-2 over the Bulldogs here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
At Rutherford County Schools, education is about more than classrooms. It's opportunities. From innovative career and technical education pathways to award-winning athletics, arts, and academics, our students are preparing for success in college, careers, and beyond. Dedicated teachers, strong community partnerships, and a commitment to every student every day. That's the RCS difference. Learn more about our schools, programs, and opportunities at rcschools.net.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
I just really appreciate Danny and his whole team. I always feel like I'm going to get great service and the right outcome.
You just don't find any better people.
He's always been very good.
We've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Our game today brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack, 1535 West Northfield Boulevard, near the Ford dealer. That's State Farm agent Andy Womack, and we need to slip in a legal ID while we have our pitcher finishing up warm-up tosses. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSsports.com, Big G TV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game.
Luke Baines is the new pitcher, left-hander. As we come in here, we've got runners at first and second and nobody out. And he's going to face Ethan Howard, followed by J.P. Sheehan, and then the top of the order, Arnold. So he inherits a miss. There's nobody out here in the sixth. They're already trailing 5-2. Mandatory to hold them right here. Baines looks in for the sign. He's ready. Checks the runners. And the left-hander throws to second. Oh, good throw. I think they may have had him. Field umpire says safe, but they want to look to see if anybody else will. They're not going to get a bite on it, though, are they?
Well, Mosley even appealed to the instant replay, but
I think he thought he got to the bag before.
I thought he was going to come down on him. The runner ball.
Good throw. Probably he's out. It was a little high. And the first pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Mosley had to jump into the air to get it, and when he came down, he almost came down on Ball, the base runner, whose name is Ball. That's weird. He needs a different name.
I think Lonnie Drayton's moving the field, Mike.
Probably.
Pitch is swung off, fouled away.
We can't do a Smyrna game without him being on the air.
1 ball, 1 strike. He did make a brief appearance. I don't know if you were listening at the time.
I didn't hear him, no.
He did. I could just barely hear him.
Okay. Well,
I mean, he's 3 for 3.
That's true. Might as well keep up the streak. Just as long as he doesn't sing in it like he did that first time. That was awful.
The pitch, runner's going. Throw down is going to be out at second. Runner goes to third, and he's standing there. So he is caught stealing. That would be the runner that was at first. But going to third is Ball. So the infield's going to come in to try to cut off this run. And he's got a 2-1 count to Howard. The pitch, swung on, shot, knocked down, throw to first in time. The run does score. So Howard does a good job of making contact, and a great play by Drayton over there for 2 away. So that goes 4-3 and an RBI for Howard. And here's Sheehan. Struck out and had to lay down a nice bunt back in the fifth.
John, that would close the book on Scott Stewart as well, with the caught stealing of Aiden Brown earlier.
Sheehan shows bunt out there. 2 away here.
So Scott Stewart wound up pitching a third of an inning, giving up 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, and a hit batter.
Scored a run without the benefit of a hit here in the 6th. It's now 6-2.
And Smyrna only has 1 more at bat.
Pitch, he bunts it right back to the mound, a little too hard, and the throw to first is in time to retire the side. But Stewart's Creek comes up with a run. There was a walk in the inning, a hit batter, and actually they score a run on a grounder to second. So the inning is over. And we're going to the top of the 7th. Stewart's Creek holding a 6-2 lead here over the Bulldogs here on State Farm Prep Baseball.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Auctions are easy, fast, and profitable.
You have a staff that comes to your home. They walk you through it. It's been my experience. What I thought I should get for my home, I got much more for it.
Call Parks Auction and Realty or visit parksauction.com.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Clark's Auction Company, committed to auction excellence.
Sold it to you, 27.5.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
Whether you have a quarter acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply has premium feeds and dog foods you can't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Plus, every Saturday morning they have a local producer-only farmers market with fresh vegetables, beef, pork, and more.
Customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
I'm State Farm Agent Alex Williams, and this is State Farm Prep Baseball.
So Tyler Sally going to try to do what Brian Barrett would like for, I guess, any pitcher to do, and Brian Howard, especially for Stewart's Creek, go all the way. He's going here in the top half of the seventh with a 6-2 lead, and he's going to face Dylan Love, Ryan Harrison, and L.J. Drayton to get Stewart's Creek one more shot here going in next for tomorrow.
Well, he's going to have to earn it here with the top of the order, isn't he?
Well, he's got the 8-9 first and then the top of the order. So
well, he wants to go to the top of the order with 2 away.
Right. Love has struck out and walked.
Batting for the Bulldogs, number 16, Kingston Elliott.
Kingston Elliott is going to pinch hit here. And the first pitch to him is a strike called. Right-handed hitter. The wind and the pitch. High. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sally pitches, swung on and missed. He's out in front now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Prentice also Heating Air post-game show. If there's no comeback, we'll be following immediately after the game. There's a chopper to third, throw to first. It's right on the money. And Elliott is retired, 5-3 on the put-out. On a nice throw from Tello over to Rabin. And that brings up Ryan Harrison, the right fielder. Unless they use a pinch hitter. Nope, I think that is Ryan.
John Stewart's Creek has scored. Yeah, that last inning, they didn't have a hit.
Swing and a miss from Harrison, who is flied out and grounded to first. He's 0 for 2. He's handled the bottom of the order, Sally has. There's a liner right to him. And that's 2 away. Come to Papa. Hit that ball hard, but right at Sally. Last hope for the Bulldogs. Here's L.J. Drayton, who has singled and flied out twice. He's 1 for 3.
Go, Jake.
And the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Sally looks in from the sign from Sheehan and the pitch. Strike called. He's in the hole now. No balls, 2 strikes. 6-2 Stewart's Creek. Sally's gone all the way against 3 pitchers for Smyrna. And the wind and the pitch from him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the game is over. 6 strikeouts for Sally on the game. And the final score here. There were no runs, no hits, no errors, 3 up, 3 down for Sally. An impressive way to end the game. And we are going now to the Prentice Awesome Heating Air post-game show with the final score here. Stewart's Creek 6, Smyrna 2. Stay tuned for the post-game show.
The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, they service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Rheem Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your hometown comfort pros on West College Street. Now back to the Primetime Sports team to wrap up tonight's action.
Winner tonight, 6-2, and they advance and move on. Then we've got loser brackets games. It's going to get really crazy here in the next 2 or 3 days. Final score, Redhawks win it 6-2 on a great pitching performance from Sally today. And he had one bad inning, really. He survived the first inning because he had stranded two in the first inning, and he had a rough fourth. But other than that, he pretty much had command of the ball game. It's time to look at our SRM Concrete Solid performers. We've got a player from each team, and let me see. Have you got those? You want me to do it?
Well, take a look at Smyrna, and I'll give you some choices here for Stewart's Creek. I did write down a couple. Devin Connor for Stewart's Creek at the plate was 2 for 3 with 2 runs driven in. I had a couple of singles, had a stolen base as well. It may be Sally as well for Stewart's Creek. Don't know with his pitching line. Gave up in 7 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. So those would be a couple that come to my mind.
Well, Smyrna has a lot of guys with just 1 hit.
Yeah.
So I guess we can just pick one. But Guerra reached twice, and he is the only one that reached twice. So we're going to give it to Alejandro Guerra, reaching base twice for the Smyrna Bulldogs. Reached on an error and also singled. That's your SRM Concrete Solid performers. Locally grown, nationally known. That's SRM Concrete. Our Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Brian, looking back, I think it was that 5th inning for Stewart's Creek when they scored 3 after being tied 2-2. They came back and scored 3 runs in that 5th inning.
Well, that's what got Nickel out of the game. And John Sally and Nickel had very similar starts, gave up a couple of hits. Had a rocky first inning, but then Sally settled down. So did Nickel for a while, but then kind of lost it there in the 4th inning, and or rather the 5th inning, where he was taken out, and they got a couple of extra hits in there. And you know, walks kill you, and they started off the inning with a walk, John, and they. He had 2 walks before being taken out, and then a couple of timely hits for the Creek.
That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be complex, so it's smart to get expert help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation as well as financial and bookkeeping services. Give them a call today. That's at 615-890-2233, or check them out at craigstaxservice.com. And if you've missed part of the game, you can head to wgnssports.com. Click on that Sir Pizza podcast button to listen, watch, or download. And you can also check the archives for past games. Don't forget, you can order your favorite pizza online. Visit sirpizzatn.com for carryout or delivery. And better yet, download their app to start earning rewards points. Find Sir Pizza on 3 locations, East Main, South Church Street, and Brian's location over there on Memorial Boulevard. Time to take a look at our stats in this win for Stewart's Creek. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Brian, you've got them.
Okay, for Smyrna today, 1 for 4 for LJ Drayton, 1 for 3 for Jaden Love, 1 for 2 for Alejandro Guerra, but he also reached on an error and scored a run there in the 4th. Chance Mosley was 1 for 3 with a run scored, and 1 for 3 for Lathan Hall for the Smyrna Bulldogs. Pitching, Aiden Nichols started the game, went 4 2/3, losing pitcher, 4 runs, 3 hits, struck out 3, and walked 3 batters. Scott Stewart in his 3rd of an inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, and a hit batter. And then Luke Baines came to complete the final 2/3 of an inning and got a couple of outs there. For the Stewart's Creek first pitcher, Tyler Sally today. In his 7 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. For the Stewart's Creek Bats, let's see, just about everybody, the top 6 actually got on or scored a run or did something very important in this game. Sam Arnold 1 for 3 with a run scored. He had a single on the day. Dax Howard was 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored and 2 walks. And in fact, he scored. The 2 times he scored was the 2 times that he got on by walk. 1 for 3 for Sean Rhodes today with a run scored and a run driven in. He had a big double in the 5th. Scored that 5th run, drove in the 4th run, scored the 5th run of the game. Let's see. Devin Connor was 2 for 3 today with 2 RBIs and a stolen base as well. 0 for 3 with an RBI for Tillo. 0 for 2 for Rayburn with a run scored on a walk. And 0 for 2 with a run scored for Ethan Howard on a walk. And that is it. A complete look at your stats from our friends at Winners Trophies. Also, Fans Heating and Air and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Before I give it back to John, a couple of programming notes. We will have Braves baseball coming up here in just a second. Braves are playing Detroit, and John can give you an update on that and get you to the game. Tomorrow, we're going to be at Siegel. We'll be doing the game at 4:30. It's a loser's bracket game. And that game will feature the loser of the first game, which may be complete now, between Riverdale and Rockvale. The loser of that game will move down and play at 4:30 against the loser of the second game out there tonight.